Hi everyone, my name is Marko, and I'm super excited to welcome you to a third STEM video this week. This week we are going to be learning how to make stop motion animation videos. For today's STEM activity, you are going to need a smart device, whether it's Apple or Android, and a tablet or a phone, and quite possibly adult support. Now, before we begin, you are also going to want to have a pen and paper, pencil or paper, so that we can draw what's called a storyboard, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. So you're going to want to label this project storyboard and start blocking out scenes and put lines underneath those squares so that you can write a description of how this video is going to unfold. So here I'm kind of describing how my trip to Granville Island is going to be. So my friends and I are going to leave the house. We're going to go walk into a market, and we are also going to have lunch, and we are going to also, after we're done having lunch, leave Granville Island and return home. Once you're finished making your storyboard, we can start figuring out how we're going to download the app. Now for this project, I'm working on my iPad, so I'm going to click on the App Store, and I'm going to search stop motion. That is what I'm going to put in the search bar, because that's how it'll help find the app. I'm going to click on Stop Motion Studio. That is the app we are using for this project. I'm going to click download, and this is where you might need parental help or parental supervision so that you can download this app. And we are just going to finish waiting for it to download. It might vary on your internet speed, but just be patient. Click open when it's done, and it'll start working through its normal setup routine. When you first download it, you'll see new movie and big fish, but we're going to want to click on new movie. You're going to want to allow it access to your camera and to your photos, so that way we can use those with this program effectively. Now for the sake of this video, I thought I would share an example of my own creation for you guys to help you kind of get an idea for your storyboards in your project. And what I decided to do is make a stop motion animation of my trips with my friends to Granville Island here in Vancouver. So I want to take this time to go over some of the controls in this app. You're going to see this red button here. That is the photo taking part, and that's going to be the most crucial. You're going to want to press that button as many times as possible, so that way that our photos move and flow in a way that is smooth and looks almost like a video. So once you've taken a whole bunch of photos, here I'm taking pictures of my friends walking. What you can do is actually tap on a photo, and a whole bunch of options are going to come up. And so we can edit the photo here, and you can click edit in the top right corner, and you can do things like change the brightness to make it darker or brighter. You can change the filter it has on it. Here black and white is free, and none of the others are, but you might purchase some and want to choose other filters for your video. What else is cool is that if you want to add audio, you can click on the audio button and record yourself, and and it'll tell you when to start recording. So that way you can have voiceover on your animation to describe what's going on in the video. Now if you do need help with the controls, you can click the question mark in the lower right hand corner, and it'll tell you how each of the controls work. And once you guys are done filming and putting your video together, you're going to want to publish the video and save it into your photo and video library onto your smart device. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. And now I'm going to show you what my final product looks like. So when you're ready to publish, click the arrow in the left hand corner to return to the main screen. And it'll show you all your videos. You're going to click select in the top right corner, click My Stop Motion Movie, click Export, and click Save Video, and it will export the film to your photos and save videos. You're going to click OK, so that way you can go to your photos and videos and see your final product. So I've said earlier, I filmed my day out with my friends to Granville Island. I was walking behind my friends and I would constantly be pressing the red button to take photos. As we were walking, we're crossing the bridge here and walking under the bridge to Granville Island. We pass a cute lake or a little pond. We walked into the market. We sat down to eat, and then we went back home. Now, my example was a live action day in the life outside example, but I do want to stress that you don't have to go outside to do this project. You can work indoors and maybe even work with figurines like little Legos or even handmade figurines, and can move them as you're taking pictures with them and maybe have someone help you. And I also want to share with you some famous examples of stop motion movies you might have seen or heard about is Coraline, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and the Lego Movie. I recommend, if you have the opportunity, give these movies a watch to get a little bit more ideas of what you want to do and really just get creative with this project. Again, you can work indoors with figurines or just film yourself at home. It does not have to be outdoors. Well, there you guys have it. That's my own example of a stop motion animation from my trip to Granville Island here in Vancouver. I hope you guys learned a lot and enjoyed the activity, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next STEM activity video.